A lot of big organizations, especially government departments, have been hesitant about adopting cloud work management platforms, and historically, that's been fair. But over the last couple of years, Asana has been aggressively moving into the enterprise market, developing features specifically for IT, legal, and leadership teams. So today, we're asking the question, is Asana enterprise ready, or is it still playing catch-up? Right now, a lot of big companies are just getting by using spreadsheets or archaic work platforms to plan their work. This creates challenges around version control, details getting lost, cumbersome workflows, and a lack of accountability. And this results in tons of unnecessary meetings to answer simple questions like, where are we? A recent study found that some companies are wasting up to 9 hours a week in unproductive meetings and up to 12 hours a week just simply searching for the information they need to do their work. So, can Asana compete at enterprise level? Over the last few years, Asana has really listened to their enterprise customers and have added the following key features to satisfy leadership teams, legal departments, and IT. Asana ticks every box on the IT checklist, with features like SAML login, quick user provisioning in Skim, view-only licensing, encryption controls, data loss prevention and residency, audit logs, and Asana's compliance and permissions management add-ons. Locking down Asana and controlling access is easier than ever. The legal department will sign off on Asana for its HIPAA compliance and integration with e-discovery tools like Xtero and Hanzo. And leadership teams will love Asana for what it can actually do for your organization. With Asana's enterprise subscription, you can customize Asana with your own branding and even onboarding workflows, like this one. This is great for not only onboarding a team to Asana itself and teaching them how to use this new tool, you can even create your own onboarding projects that get assigned to the new employee, where they have to complete tasks like signing contracts with HR or setting up their email with IT. Another favorite feature is goals. This is where leadership can set up the quarterly or annual goals or OKRs for the team to hold people accountable. And when you're ready, you can view those goals in a strategy map to visualize your entire year. This is great for aligning teams and really linking the work that your team are doing on a daily basis to the long-term strategy and vision of the company. Features like universal workload allow you to visualize how much work has been assigned to members of your team so that you can make sure nobody is at risk of burning out, or to help you decide when to hire that next employee. When you implement Asana, you can set up individual teams for each department in the company, allowing employees to focus on the projects that they are working on, or they can be invited to projects from other teams to help with cross-department collaboration. Recently, one of our clients came to us because the leadership team had no visibility of the projects in progress or how they were going. This meant they were having unnecessary meetings to request simple status updates. Asana solves this problem through features like portfolios, reporting, dashboards. I showed you the goals and strategy map, so everyone can visualize and quickly see where the work is at and what needs to be done next. This means less time can be wasted in meetings and more time can be spent on the golf course. Now let's compare how Asana stacks up against some of its closest competitors. Compared to Monday, Asana is 10 times easier to use. Just sign up for a trial and you'll see what I mean. Monday also lacks when it comes to high-level planning. It has a goals feature, and it's quite basic compared to Asana, which has much more advanced goal planning, its strategy map, and goal templates. To be fair, Monday does have more customization options, meaning it can be customized to do more things, like it could be a sales CRM. But with that comes less structure. Asana follows a consistent format where you have a goal connected to a portfolio, projects, and tasks. And finally, Asana have made the conscious decision that a task can only be assigned to one person. Whereas in Monday, you can assign a task to multiple assignees, which actually reduces accountability, and we usually find this causes more confusion. Okay, what about Jira? Well, Jira is a lot more developer-centric, whereas Asana is more cross-functional. Asana is also more intuitive and easier to use thanks to things like custom onboarding. And this really can't be understated, because if a tool is not simple and easy to use, then your less tech-savvy employees will generally fall behind and adoption can really suffer. Jira also doesn't have view-only licensing like Asana, which means it's harder to give external collaborators view-only access. But if you are looking for a specific IT and engineering focus, then Jira is hands down the best option for you. Compared to Microsoft Planner, there is an ecosystem advantage if your organization is already signed up for Microsoft 365. Right now, Planner is still quite new, it's only a couple of years old, and lacks a lot of the more powerful features that are included in Asana. Just think Microsoft Paint, but for project management. We've worked with a number of clients who have tried Planner first because it seems like a good default option. Then they come to Asana because it's easier to use and more capable. And remember that for Microsoft, Planner is just one product in their entire ecosystem. But for Asana, their product is their entire business and it's always improving. And finally, we have ClickUp. Again, ClickUp is a bit newer and in my opinion doesn't have the governance or maturity of Asana. I was recently using ClickUp with a developer on our new website, and let me just say it's a good thing they call it ClickUp because it takes a lot of clicking to do things. So, is Asana right for you? Well, we think it's good for multi-department organizations, ops-heavy companies, agencies that are scaling, mid-market moving towards enterprise, enterprises tired of tool sprawl, government departments or agencies who require strict IT security, compliance, and governance. For example, companies like Google, Uber, Amazon, and Spotify are all using Asana. We can't name names, but MinorCo has worked with multiple government departments to help them implement Asana in their teams. I hope you found this video useful. If you have any questions about Asana, please comment below or visit the minorco.com website and send us your questions. Thanks very much for watching.